Yo, what's up? This is Bulldog with a 2012 DC boot review. This is called the Gizmo. And yes, when you see my boy Skull Dog wearing his ski goggles, it means he's stoked and he's ready to go shred some powder. Now, this is hopefully a little bit of a more in-depth review than what you see from DC, and I'm sure you'll see hopefully people will start posting reviews online. But I've been wearing DC boots, well, not just boots, but since I was 14. I'm 31 now. I've been wearing DC skate shoes and so forth. I love skateboarding, surfing, snowboarding, do it all, but I don't skate anymore, too many ankle injuries. Anyway, so let's get started. Okay, this is the Gizmo. This is their what they call white/gray model, and yes, it's got a lot of red in it. I'll spin it around for you. After you have a look, I'll show you something here. Okay. Ta-da! Pretty sweet looking boot. Now, what makes this boot different from other boots on the market is it has the BOA system and also the traditional lace system. It is a BOA lower, as you can see. As I ratchet clockwise, you'll see they tighten up. And yes, you can crank them down pretty tight, and it's pretty sweet. And then if you're on the lift and you're chilling and you want to loosen your boot up, all you do is you just pop it out like that, and you can chill. And then when you get when you're ready to go, you can just tighten it and spin them again. Or if you're taking your boot off, as simple as popping it out, taking your tongue, pulling it forward, and there you go. You see them loosen up. Great, man. This is a first time BOA for me. I wouldn't actually mind going complete BOA upper and bottom, but I'll tell you why I do like the lace with the BOA. From what I've seen, I haven't been on the mountain with these yet, but I think that I always ride with my upper looser than my lower. I used to just lace them. I used to skip one and just lace it down here. With these, you don't have to do that. With these, because your lace starts up here, you've got a softer point in there, so you're going to have a little bit more flex. If you're gonna do, if you like a really stiff boot, I'm not gonna 100% recommend these. You can get them pretty stiff, real tight, but if you're a park rider, if you like riding park and jibbing and all that, you're gonna like these boots a lot, because they have that real good heel hold, very comfortable, great boot, man. I mean, I just can't, I can brag about them all day. Now, there is one issue that I have that I'll mention in a little bit. But yeah, the laces have what's called the wrap lock system, where you come under, over, and up, and it locks. So as tight as you've pulled, you can lock it to where you're ready to go on your next laces without these loosening up on you, which is good. That's a good idea. I like that. Let's see here. And here you go. Here's your footbed. Not footbed, I'm sorry. This is your inner boot there. This is the foot liner, Bravo. Foot liner by DC. It's got your, little J-bar there. And this is a very soft, very comfortable foot liner. It's got a little Velcro, two Velcro little things on the inside there to keep a nice firm hold. You also have your Velcro, you got your little strap there to keep it tight as well. Very comfortable, very good. There's the inside. It's got a little netted jersey at the bottom there to try to keep you dry, and when you're sweating, foot sweats. Great liner. Now, I had taken this boot apart here so I could show you the inside. This is another thing I wanted to show you in the review that I haven't seen on any of the reviews this year so far. This is going to be your inner ankle harness. Right there, I hope you can see that. Let's see. There you go. You see that? Now, this ankle harness has a pull cord. Let me get that together real quick. It's hard to be the cameraman and do the review, but gotta do what I gotta do. Okay, let me loosen that up. Okay, here we go. Alright, that's your ankle harness there inside the boot. Now you got your pull cord, you can pull it, and you see how it just constricted and got tight? Works very good to give you a good tight heel hold against the back of the boot, and also when you're on your toe, it prevents your heel from coming up off the boot. Works very well for me. Now, here's your little pull cord, and it's got the, you've seen a lot of these on other boots, I'm sure. You just, put it close up there, keep it tight, stuff in your boot, whatever you want to do. Now, so, great boot. Comfortable boot, recommended. They are $200, $210 to be exact. I got these from the house, which I think is a very good board shop. They mail them when they say they're going to mail them. You get it, very great company. Now, here's my complaint. Like I said, I've been riding DC since I was a kid. I love them. Now, they've got 3 models of foot beds. They've got the DC Performance with Impact G. They got the DC Performance, and they have the DC Standard. Now, this one right here is the Performance. You see the blue there in the back, looks like a gel insert or whatever. The Impact G is a gel insert. Okay, but if you look at the Performance closely, I laughed. I thought it was such a joke. You look at that, it's just, all that is a glued piece of foot liner that they glue against there to make it look like it's something. But in all honesty, when you push on this here, and you push on it here, where the arch of your foot is and has less contact, it's just as soft. There's no difference. So, my opinion, I would say this footbed is garbage. Get you a nice Performance foot liner, buy an upgrade and put it in there, or just get the boots with the Impact G. But I don't know. I really would suggest these boots for park riders because they've just got that feel, man. They're great. I mean, even all around free riding, I like a softer boot. I mean, I love it. But awesome boots. Just DC. I doubt you'll see this little homemade review, but if you do, you should have. I'm sure 9 out of 10 people would agree with me. You should have just had your Impact G insert in all your boots, actually. But if not, then you should have just had the Impact G with the gel and your standard, and that's it. Coming out with this was a gimmick, man. And it does. I mean, all it takes is someone to pull it out of their boot and look at it and see that it was just a gimmick to sell, and that's not cool, I think you should. The company that puts in the nice footbeds is the company that's going to succeed, man. I mean, that's what everybody's griping about. They want a nice footbed and a nice boot. So that's my gripe. That's it. Put some better foot liners in your boots. Your boots are awesome. They're comfortable. They do run almost a half size smaller than other boots. So, guys, if you're riding a 12 boot, you're going to want to go 12, or I'm sorry, if you're riding like a 12 and a half, you want to go 13. I'm a 12 and a half and I ride 13 gargantuans. So that's just the way it is. But but other than that, that BOA system is really sweet. If you like total BOA, they got the Judge. That's an awesome boot. And check them out. DC Boots 2012. They got a pretty sweet lineup this year. Every year. Anyway, that's as far as this review goes. Hope you liked it. Check them out. Pray for snow. Later.